what's up guys, welcome back to our video. Today's video, we gotta talk. So basically, if we go into mountains, or like, let's just, ever go into mountains, you just turn left and yeah, there's a big black spot on the mountains. And so off that there's a bunch of scratch marks over here. And you will start to notice this area looks a little bit clear, I'd say, you know? I feel like there's something off, you know? Like, what happened to this area? Well, today, we're going to be talking about possibly Gorilla Tag's next live event. I know they're going to have a live event on their birthday, though, but I think it's going to go terribly wrong. Okay, so we're really going to say mountains for this one, but we are also going to go to basement for a little bit, because there's something about, yeah, whatever's in there. So, this image I'm putting up on the screen right now is Krampus and his cave. Yes, I know, it's Krampus. We all should know this. He appeared during Christmas time. He's been wrecking the place up, but right now he's not here. I originally thought he was missing, but he only comes out at night. And you could see his horns coming out of the cave, kind of, but you could always see his eyes, and he literally stares at you. And sometimes he'll growl, even if he's not in there. Even if he's not there, still growl because he's inside the cave. Wish I could go fly over there, you know? Like, I know there's modded, but I can't fly out over there to the mountains, you know? But, yeah. Krampus is in there. Or how people like to call him, Munkus. So, yeah. So, let's talk about Munkus. So, Munkus appeared, like, in December, I think. Okay, I don't know how the cave formed, though. Like, honestly, it just appeared, though. And honestly, these scratch marks actually kind of held me in infection because I could go on that scratch mark right there. And, like, I could actually go on it. It's not slippery. But, on topic, so, I originally thought that Krampus was connected to the alien, but no. It turns out that they're two completely separate things, so we basically have three problems: the alien, Krampus, and something else. So, yeah, Krampus is not there. We'll probably hear him growl during this video, probably. Yeah, so he's wrecked the mountains, of course, like, all those trees are gone. The really tall tree is gone now. Oh, man. Literally, the tall tree of mountains, Krampus wrecked. Here's an image of what happened. It's not here anymore since they recently had an update and they're cleaning everything up now. But, yeah. And yeah, so, we're gonna go take a trip down to basement, actually. And yeah, but, dude, bro, like, seriously, man, like, bro. It's literally at the top of the mountain, like, in the center. It's just crazy, bro. You know, I haven't actually seen Krampus yet, but I do have a theory of what he's gonna look like. So, of course, we know that he has, like, red eyes and horns, you know. I thought of what he was gonna look like. He might have been, like, I don't know, but what would his color be? I think it would be, like, I don't know. Guys, what color do you think Krampus would be? Also, they did fix the glass a little bit, too. So, they did fix the glass. That's good. You know, because I really... Yeah, but everything is still on fire, bro. Like, nothing, those aren't red anymore. The rocket's so broken. By the way, guys, I'm going to talk about the rocket later because it's going to be pretty useful. Just, you gotta hear me out. But, first of all, we have to go to mountains.
Huh?
New map, mountains.
I heard. So,
okay, bro, I heard the TV and I thought someone else joined the server, and I'm like, oh, hell nah, bro. But whatever, guys. Let's go to basement, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay.
They want that rocket rebuilt. They're activating sleeper cells. What are they trying to hide? What's really in the center of Gorilla World? I am on to something
okay, so
big.
there's a lot of stuff here. You shut up. So basically, let's look at this. So let's talk about Krampus. So I honestly agree with this photo right here. I genuinely agree with this right here. So the home, it's saying that the cave, it's home. Well, yes, probably that is definitely its home, and there's definitely a photo of the moon right there, which
they are not the only one.
hold
on.
dig. 4 eyes, like Gorilla Corp, I guess. Shovel sails up. Yeah, we still the shovel amounts.
It's not just a game, it's a way of life.
So basically, and it says that this is the theorized shape of it. So of course, like, it's like Krampus, you know? Like, it's like, because I think they've been playing this since 2022 or 3, I think. Because look at this. This was like in 2022 or 2023, right? And like Krampus is literally the opposite of Santa. So they've probably been planning this Krampus live event thingy since 2022. And honestly, I agree with this. Gorilla Corp scientists, fraud, definitely. Yeah, so let's see. So the rocket's gone. They're gonna plan to rebuild the rocket. Multiple stars. It could happen. Yeah, wait, hold up. And I'm just looking at all this since I haven't seen it before because there's nothing there in the moon. So, like, it's probably because it already crashed. Is that it? Okay, hold up. That is his footprint, by the way, just to let y'all know. So his hands are probably like that, I'm guessing. Like, his hands are probably like that with the finger in the middle, like that. Kind of like... Wait, let me see that. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like that. His footprints are like that. So it's like 2 hands combined into one with 2 hands like that. And yeah, so... Before we move on to the next part after Krampus, I just want you to look at these eyes, okay? I want you to look at the eyes of the alien monster, alright? Just keep that in mind, please. So, yeah, so... I don't know what that is. Is that like a glitch in the Matrix or something? Like, what is that? I think that's a glitch in the Matrix. I don't know. Or it could be Krampus. I don't know. But yeah, just because they didn't remove all this stuff, there's definitely going to be a part 2. Like, bro. And also, by the way, guys, you know how Gorilla Corp... Bro, okay, alright, there's a photo of the cave right there. Wait, is he in the cave? I just want to see. Wait, I think I see him. Yup, there he is, the 2 eyes right there. So, guys, I think, honestly, with this photo right here, though, I think with this photo right here is correct. Because, first of all, we're only focusing on the aliens, even though we don't even know the real dangers yet. Now, Krampus, part danger. Something else, big danger. But, guys, it's time to talk about the big danger. Let's go to mountains. Are you guys ready? Listen, okay, I know I'm making this a big deal, but it will, and it is a big deal. See, is Krampus there? I just noticed the weather changed. Did y'all notice that? Well, whatever. Krampus is not here. He will be here tonight, or at least in Gorilla Tag, but it is time to talk about something absolutely crazy, okay? So let's think back to last year, 2024, or 2020. Not last year. So, they had a live event last year, and it revolved around the moon, okay? And there was these things, alright? And you could see these things. Yeah? So I just want you to think about those things, alright? I just want you to think about those things. There's literally the exact same thing right here. And this is literally like the moon thingy. And let's just test it right now. Let's try to go like this. Nothing's happening. Also, kind of crazy thing. When you go like that, cave, kind of the same shape as the cave though. Like if you go like that, Maybe if you were like go like that, it would be the same shape of the cave. But yeah, bro. So by the way, guys, remember, in summer, you know how there's that green patch and we all thought that mountains was gonna melt? Well, what if that was telling us something? What if in summer this is gonna melt and we're gonna get the moon back? And that's why we have to fix the rocket. Because if we don't fix the rocket, then we're doomed. Also, remember when I told you to think about the alien's eyes before? The alien's eye and the moon literally have the same exact eye! So, I don't know what's gonna happen, but the moon is definitely returning. And I think it's gonna be really bad. And there's probably gonna be multiple aliens to the moon, that one that's down in mines, and probably other ones. So yeah, all I can say is that we are cooked if we don't fix the rocket. I mean, they did say that, like, build a rocket model and monkey blocks, and whoever wins will actually build it. So, I mean, honestly, I feel like a good idea. I'm not gonna actually build it, but for you guys actually wanting to do it, maybe build a rocket and, like, add, like, some things on the side. They're, like, blasters, kind of, so we could, like, shoot the moon and all that stuff, try to destroy it, maybe, you know? But, yeah, I really want the rocket to get fixed. But I saw people saying that there wasn't going to be a space update, like, someone, like, confirmed it, but they never said there would be a space live event, though. Live event and update are different things. Live event only happens once. Update can happen multiple times, even forever. Possibly. So, basically, this leads me to my theory that the moon is going to return, we got to go to space, and, you know, beat it, you know? Bro, but it's so cool how they just left this here, though. So, this is gonna melt in the summer. This is gonna melt in the summer. And then we're gonna be able to activate the moon boss and fight the moon boss. And then win. Or lose. I don't win or lose. But, you know, we can't forget about Krampus, though. Like, can we? Like, we can't forget about Krampus, guys. Like, Krampus is still there. Like, what if while we're in space he comes in and wrecks the entire map? What if that fan thing gets destroyed? What if everything gets destroyed? What if the moon thing gets destroyed? Yeah, what if he wrecks Forest too? He's been seen in Forest too, you know? He's been seen in Forest. He could wreck every single map, I think, except Canyons. Well, maybe a little bit. I would have honestly liked to see, though, like, when the alien came in, because originally Krampus was in that window, you guys know, like, he was in the window in City. I would have loved to see him just jump out and start absolutely beating the alien monster up, and then making him retreat, and then him just jumping into the mountains. I would have really liked that, but I feel like they might be saving, so, I feel like here's the timeline. So, it's gonna be, like, so January we had the alien boss fight. Summertime, March, April, May, we're going to have the Moon Live event. And next Christmas, 2026 Christmas, we're going to get the Krampus Live event. And now it is a long time, but you got to know, Krampus would be good for Christmas season. And they want to just start everything off too early, like a month apart live events, you know. But yeah, this is gonna be like the live event year for Gorilla Tag. And I feel like they're doing these live events just to kind of revive the game, you know? It's been dying recently. And I feel like this is just making the game like a little better. But yeah. So guys, I think Krampus is coming soon. We don't know what he fully looks like, but in Forest, I feel like we only really see his shadow. I don't know why we really don't see, like, everything. Like, why we don't see him fully. I don't know why we don't see him fully. But, guys, leave your predictions in the comments below. What do you think is going to happen with Krampus and the moon? Which is, yeah, so, I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe in the next week, like, next update, we could start seeing a crack on the moon, maybe. Like, maybe it could, like, happen again, though. And please, bro, please. Oh my god. He's there. Oh my god! Oh my god, he's there!